welcome for another movie review. Today we'll be talking about a comedy horror movie starring the Foo Fighters in theaters. Yeah, it's a thing. Let's talk about Studio 666. Yeah, I wasn't joking. Studio 666 does star the Foo Fighters as themselves. The premise of the movie is that they want to make their 10th album, but they don't know where to shoot it. Their executive or their manager decides to book them into a house that happens to be haunted, where a band was killed making a record back in 1993. One of the band members get possessed, and off we go. This is an okay movie at best for what we have. The Foo Fighters are basically the only people really in the movie. And it's supposed to be a comedy horror movie, but the comedy is not good. Their version of comedy is someone saying a profanity, and that's the punchline. Because old grown adults in their 50s can still talk like children. And it's not very funny. There were a couple of chuckles here and there. So on that part it failed. It did very well though when in the department of gore. There are some really good deaths, including 2 people getting cut in half while having sex, someone getting electrocuted to death, and everyone just looking by and going, oh well, let's continue making the album. The acting is where we kind of go somewhere in the middle. As Dave Grohl is fine as the main character of the movie, I thought Nate the bassist was pretty good. And one of the other 2 guys, I was a Foo Fighters fan when they started because I was a huge fan of Nirvana. I haven't listened to them in all honesty since One by One, and I didn't think that album was good. So I just kind of stopped. So I had no idea that they had a 3rd guitarist. And also they have someone who plays the piano. That was all new to me. That's how long it's been since I listened to them. And they were fine. Pat Smears, on the other hand, was awful in this movie. He had 2 faces, and one of them made up 99% of his facial range in this movie. He just had this frumpy look the whole time. That's all he had. And then in one moment, he actually looked like he was afraid, kind of. The horror part is very well. As far as the horror part, it is very metal. Holy smokes, like I said. And I also like the practical effects. This had really good practical effects. It makes me wonder why more movies don't have this style of effects. The movie is too long though. This movie is 1 hour and 50 minutes and has 2 endings. Where you thought, alright, that's fine. This movie can end here. Alright, let's go. And then it goes on for another 10 minutes where you get revealed on what's really happening, but it happens too late. They spend too much time in the middle portion trying to make this song or this album or both. And it really drags for long, especially with these people who aren't actors, they're musicians. So it felt really uneven. But every time like someone got killed or something gruesome happened, it was pretty cool. So I'm going to give a Studio 666 a 6.5. This is a movie that's definitely going to be fun during the during the Halloween season. And it'll be fun, just drinking with your friends going, oh my god, these people are, yeah, they're that. So that's my review of Studio 666. Next week I'll be coming back at you with a review of The Batman and whatever else comes up. So until then, bye.